Have you ever wondered how the Stoics faced tough trials in the past, managed to maintain their fortitude and inspired people? Today, we will explore the Stoic lessons from over 2,000 years ago, where the secrets to overcoming life's challenges can be found. Join us in soaking up ancient wisdom and discover how the philosophy of the Stoics, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and others, can provide a foundation for dealing with change, managing emotions, and achieving personal growth. Let's together explore 9 Stoic lessons that many people learn too late. These lessons offer wisdom for dealing with life's challenges. Don't miss this moment, and be sure to subscribe for ever-expanding knowledge. 1. The importance of understanding and controlling emotions. In the challenging journey of life, understanding and controlling emotions plays a key role. Stoicism teaches that it is not only important to recognize the emotions that arise, but also to understand them deeply. This is not an attempt to suppress emotions, but rather a form of wisdom to respond wisely. Recognizing that emotions can influence decisions and actions, men who adopt a Stoic approach learn to observe and reflect before reacting impulsively. Imagine a man who in his youth tended to respond emotionally to every challenge. His impulsive reactions to anger or frustration lead to negative consequences in his career, relationships, and overall well-being. However, by internalizing the lesson of Stoicism, he learns to give himself space to reflect and choose a more thoughtful response. This shift in mindset allows him to live life more calmly and resiliently. The man realized that mastering emotions does not mean suppressing them, but rather acknowledging and understanding them. As a concrete example, if he previously responded to anxiety with panic, he now uses the principle of Stoicism to recognize his anxious thoughts, accept their existence, and choose a rational response. Through this approach, she gains the strength to face life's uncertainties with a calmer attitude, leading to improved mental and emotional well-being. By mastering emotions through a Stoic attitude, this man found balance and contentment in living his daily life. 2. The power of acceptance. In the foundation of the Stoic philosophy, the lesson on the power of acceptance highlights that true happiness and inner peace do not result from controlling external circumstances, but rather from accepting them with grace. One who adopts a Stoic attitude learns that change and uncertainty are a natural part of life's journey, and accepting them is the key to deep inner peace. Imagine a man who has lived his life with structured plans and expectations. However, suddenly, an unexpected change alters the trajectory of his life. At first, the man may feel trapped in resistance and disappointment as his plans don't work out as desired. However, through the teachings of Stoicism, he learned to accept change as an inevitable part of the human journey. This acceptance is not a sign of weakness, but rather the courage to relinquish control and open up to an ever-evolving life. By accepting circumstances with grace, this man found the strength to adjust his sails to a new direction. Acceptance gives him the freedom to focus on aspects that are still within his control, such as how he responds to the change. This paved the way for deeper personal growth and encouraged him to find peace in the new circumstances. With steadfast acceptance, the man not only coped with the unexpected change, but also found true happiness in balance with the dynamic flow of life. 3. Living in the present. The Stoic philosophy teaches the importance of focusing on the present, engaging fully in the present moment, rather than getting caught up in memories of the past or worries about the future. Living in the present is not just about avoiding distractions, but also about embracing the experiences and opportunities that unfold before us. Imagine someone who previously spent most of their life stuck in regret over past decisions or anxious about what might happen in the future. Through the teachings of Stoicism, this individual begins to change his mindset. By focusing on living in the present, the person begins to find joy and fulfillment in every experience. For example, they may feel more energized when participating in daily activities, such as eating with family, taking a walk in nature, or simply feeling a moment of connectedness with loved ones. This shift in mindset brings greater happiness, as the individual is no longer burdened by past burdens or future worries. By living fully in the present, they seize each moment more intensely, resulting in a greater sense of contentment and gratitude for life's small fortunes. Through this practice of Stoicism, they build the strength to live a more fulfilling and balanced life. 4. Embracing change. The fourth lesson of the Stoic philosophy is the acceptance that change is the key to personal growth. Stoicism teaches that by accepting and embracing change, one can discover untapped strengths and capacities within themselves. Imagine nature that is constantly undergoing seasonal changes. The alternation between spring, summer, fall, and winter is a natural cycle that brings transformation and renewal. This analogy reflects the wisdom of being steadfast in the face of change. Like a tree that sheds its leaves in the fall and then grows back in the spring, people who adopt a Stoic attitude view change as an inevitable part of the human experience. They do not resist the winds of change, but rather adjust their sails by adopting a mindset that sees change as an opportunity for growth. This nature analogy teaches that just as nature is constantly adapting, humans are also capable of turning difficult circumstances into growth opportunities. By embracing change, one not only overcomes challenges, but also discovers new potential within themselves that they may have never recognized before. This lesson empowers individuals to view change as a friend along their personal evolutionary journey, thus opening the door to sustainable growth. 5. Self-discipline and integrity. Stoicism teaches that self-discipline is key to guiding one's actions and decisions, while integrity involves acting in accordance with moral and ethical principles. Self-discipline and integrity are not only related, but also complementary. Individuals with high self-discipline can direct their actions with consistency in accordance with their goals and values. An example would be someone who, through the philosophy of Stoicism, learns to control short-term impulses and desires in favor of achieving long-term goals. Integrity, meanwhile, involves honesty and consistency between words and actions. People of high integrity uphold their principles even in difficult situations. For example, a person who is faced with ethical pressure in his professional environment can deal with such dilemmas by maintaining his integrity and upholding his moral values. The combination of self-discipline and integrity forms a strong and virtuous character. A person with this kind of character not only acts in accordance with his or her principles, but is also able to maintain a balance between personal desires and social responsibilities. This lesson of steadfastness guides individuals to live with consistency of values and integrity, creating a solid foundation for a meaningful life. 6. Finding contentment in simplicity. The sixth lesson of the Stoic philosophy teaches the wisdom of finding contentment in simple things and not just material wealth. Stoicism reminds us that true happiness does not depend on external possessions, but rather on an internal attitude towards life. A striking example is someone who, after adopting a Stoic attitude, gives up the boundless urge to constantly pursue material wealth. they learn that true contentment is not found in endless possessions, but in celebrating the simplicity of life. By freeing oneself from the urge to constantly pursue never-ending material desires, the individual can find joy in small moments and everyday beauty. For example, savoring the simple joys of a family meal, a walk in nature, or sharing precious moments with loved ones. Understanding that true wealth lies in appreciating the simple life allows individuals to break free from the endless cycle of desire. By letting go of these infinite urges, they create space for happiness that grows from within, rather than from external material possessions. This lesson empowers humans to live mindfully, embrace the wisdom of simplicity, and find deep satisfaction in the small moments of daily life. 7. The role of personal responsibility. Stoicism teaches that each individual has control over their thoughts, actions, and choices, and taking personal responsibility is key to forming a moral character. For example, someone who in their youth often blamed circumstances or others for their failures and unhappiness, after adopting a Stoic philosophy, begins to recognize the role of personal responsibility in shaping experiences. They realize that reactions to situations and decisions made can shape their life journey. By accepting personal responsibility, the individual not only takes ownership of their actions and choices, but also has the opportunity to grow and develop. They understand that personal responsibility is the foundation of a strong character and a virtuous life. It leads to wiser choices, a commitment to values that matter, and a more meaningful life. This lesson guides people to appreciate the role of personal responsibility as a key pillar in shaping their life experiences. By taking full responsibility for their thoughts and actions, individuals can guide their lives with awareness, integrity, and commitment to their values. 8. The power of forgiveness. The 8th lesson of the Stoic philosophy reveals the power of forgiveness as self-empowerment, more than an act for others. Stoicism emphasizes that forgiveness is a step towards freeing oneself from the burden of anger and bitterness, which in turn provides true strength. For example, someone who has long held a grudge due to betrayal or injustice may feel heavy and shackled by anger and bitterness. However, after understanding the wisdom of Stoicism, they understand that true strength lies in the ability to break free from such emotional bondage. Forgiveness is not only an act of giving peace to others, but also an attempt to empower oneself. By freeing themselves from the burden of anger and bitterness, the individual opens the door to personal growth and inner peace. Forgiving allows them to reconnect with themselves and others, creating space for love and acceptance. This lesson highlights that the true power in forgiveness is the freedom it gives to oneself. Taking this step is not just an external act, but an internal journey to achieve deeper inner peace and well-being. By understanding and practicing the power of forgiveness, humans can guide a life of greater meaning and emotional freedom. 9. Wisdom and knowledge. The 9th lesson in Stoic philosophy explores the importance of the pursuit of wisdom that goes beyond the mere accumulation of facts. Stoicism teaches that wisdom is a deep and holistic quality, beyond just having surface knowledge. For example, imagine an individual who for years has only focused on gathering facts and information without regard to the depth of their meaning. After diving into the Stoic philosophy, they experience an important transition from superficial knowledge to holistic and principled understanding. The search for wisdom in the Stoic concept is not just about gathering as much information as possible, but rather how to integrate it into a framework of values and life principles. They begin to ask not just what and how, but also why. This is a step towards a deeper understanding of oneself, the environment, and the meaning of life. This lesson guides people to realize that wisdom is the result of deep reflection, research into values, and ethical application of knowledge. By embracing a steadfast approach to wisdom, humans can experience a transformation from superficial understanding to knowledge that guides their lives with awareness, integrity, and meaning. In the pursuit of a meaningful life, the Stoic philosophy has provided a valuable roadmap. More than just gaining knowledge or material success, the Stoic journey teaches us to grow in serenity, embrace change, and embrace wisdom. If you feel inspired by this journey and want to continue gaining insights on how to face life with determination and poise, let's keep in touch. Click the subscribe button to get live updates and like if you find value in this steadfast journey. Together, we can continue to unearth meaning and wisdom in every step of our lives. Thank you for this journey and see you on the next episode.